Shalom, Israel. You know what time it is. Time for Take Ground Breakdown, Take Ground Radio. You know what I mean? Gonna do some late night relationship advice. Take Ground Radio, Israelite School of UPK under Commander GEN.YAHANNA. That's what this is. My name is Captain Kapash. Man, Take Ground Radio. We do these late night relationship advice shows. We teach in the Israelite School of UPK. Get one thing straight. Everything that come out of TakeGround Radio come from the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. All right, from the teachings in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. All right. Now one thing you want to know. I'm gonna uncover my head in a second before I get to a scripture. One thing you want to know about in a relationship. Let me get right to it. I don't have much time. In a relationship, one thing a woman got to understand if she wants to be in a real relationship is that the money belongs to the man. See what I'm saying? The money belongs to the man. All right. You had pimps for years and still now who get with a woman and she goes out and does all type of disgusting atrocities and she brings all that money back to that man. And he's a wicked, disgusting bastard. A man of the Lord who come into this UPK and change his life, stops eating pork, stops celebrating Christmas and Thanksgiving, battles all these demons of this kingdom, battles this society, battles this wicked empire. He's going to get more than that. He's not going to get no woman that's going to be a disgusting whore and sleep with all these different people. But he is going to get all that money and all that dedication and loyalty. More so than what a disgusting pimp could ever deserve. You understand? That's what you got to understand. If you want to be a wife, you need to understand that, okay, you can't be money hungry. You can't want all the money and think all the money is yours. You got to be very selfless to be in a relationship because a relationship is two people. You know what I mean? It's not just one. So you got to, if you're a real selfish person, you're not going to be good relationship because you can't only consider yourself. Now, from a woman perspective, that money that woman make, she's going to have to get willing to give that money up for her man. That's where a lot of problems happen in relationships. Women think since I'm making the money, she's supposed to wear the pants or something. Shit don't work like that. That's not righteous. That's not in the scriptures. A woman's supposed to drop that money for that husband. And that man is the head of that household. If that man and woman together making $50,000 a year, that man is making $50,000 a year. He should want and need for nothing. $50,000 a year in this empire, depending on what city you in, you should want a need for nothing. You understand? And brothers need to learn that, and they need to see if they gonna get with a woman and make that your main woman, and she don't want to spend no bread on you, she don't want to drop no money for you. That's a problem. That's a serious problem. They'll let you know that she's not ready for a relationship. She may be ready for some sex. She may be ready for you to spend some money on her. But if you know anything about the Israelite School of UPK, we don't bow down to just to get some sex. You know what I mean? We're not no Christians. We're not dropping our everything that we stand on just to get some sex. That's not UPK. That's not One West. All right. So if anybody have any questions, I'm about to start putting the email for the relationship advice shows, so you can email your questions in. If you don't want to say it or write it on the internet, you can think about it. You write it up in an email and you email that question, and we're gonna do a segment where we answering people's questions from the email. This is the email: ykapash@yahoo.com. All right. So YCHAAPASH at yahoo.com. If you don't want to type it in the comment section, if you don't want to not do nothing like that, then you can type up and email your questions to ykapash at yahoo.com. That's YCHAAPASH at yahoo.com. I know normally I'm drinking strong and everything like that, but we just came back from Vegas. All the brothers and sisters in the UPK, a lot of us, we came back from Vegas, and boy, you drinking 3, 4, 5 days, stand up late, living, doing that Vegas thing, you're gonna get dehydrated. So I'm rehydrating. But yeah, back to the point. The man is the head of the household. And the head of the household is also the head of the money. He's the head of the money. Now you got to tweak this depending on your situation. But money should never be an issue. If the woman is making money, then money should never be an issue. The man making money, money should never be an issue. It should never be this my money, this her money. It's all his money. The problem is everybody want to have a strong man and this and that and a patriarchal society, but they want to do matriarchal things. They want to do feminist things. That's not Israelite culture. In Israelite culture, the men take all that money. All the money belongs to the man. And you get an allowance from your man. So you make, let's say, $1,000 from your paycheck, $1,200 or something. That $1,200 belongs to your man. He might say, look, take $200 and go do whatever you want. Or he might say, take it, pay the bills and do what you got to do or whatever. But either way, the man is in charge of the money. It should never be that a situation where it's like a woman think, well, I'm making more money than him, or he's not making as much money and this and that. So it's a problem now. The relationship is a problem. That's on you. That ain't the Most High. The Lord ain't said that. You can't blame that on nobody but yourself. Your money's supposed to be his money also. See, you're so greedy, you're so selfish that you want everything for yourself and don't want to give nothing. That's why I said a relationship, it takes two people to not be selfish. One, they both got to be thinking about each other in a relationship. You know what I mean? Like, shoot, in a relationship, maybe the man, he might want to do something, but his woman, or one of his women is trying to have him do something else. I don't know, get up early or something to go do something. He don't want to do it, but if his wife been good, she been bringing in that money. She ain't, she been being a pillow of rest, ain't been arguing and nagging, and she deserve it because she been acting right. She ain't been out of pocket. Then that brother, he might get up early just, to entertain her, even though he want to lay his ass in the bed. But he get up early and do things for her because it's a relationship. It's together. You know what I mean? It can't be all or nothing or nothing like that. It's together. You got to work together. Teamwork. Make the dream work. You ever heard that? Now, if you got a spouse or a partner that isn't trying to do the teamwork, you need counsel. You need counsel from people who've been there and done that. Not only myself, but the whole Israelite school of UPK is full of counselors, wise counselors, to give you that counsel for what you need. That's how a relationship stays strong, getting that counsel, that godly counsel. Like I said, I'm gonna try to stay real consistent with the TakeGround breakdowns. I know I've had a layover. The COVID been hitting everything, hitting everybody, and had a layover. But I'm gonna try to get back at it. You know what I mean? Try to do this 10 to 11 slot. You know what I mean? I started like 10:30 today, but I'm gonna try to keep the 10 to 11 slot so we can do these TakeGround breakdowns. You do the relationship advice, answer people's questions. I know you got questions, so send them emails in. The email is YCHAAPASH@yahoo.com. So that'd be YKapash. Kapash means freedom in the Hebrew. YKapash@yahoo.com. Okay. Get that godly counsel. You understand? From an Israelite school near you, Israelite school of UPK near you, to fix that relationship or bring your questions here. But that money belongs to that man. Okay. Everything's in the man's name. Everything belongs to the man. See, the woman try to use making money as a way to usurp authority over the man. That's what the woman try to do. That's what a wicked woman try to do. The scripture says, take this off. A woman should not usurp authority over a man. A woman shall not usurp authority over a man. And the way she tries to usurp authority is with money or with some type of resources or something like that. Brother, you can't fall to that. You can't fall to that. All of it's mine, according to the Lord. All of it's demands, according to the Lord. The Lord is the one give you the ability to make that money. Lord, to take away that ability, you have broken leg tomorrow, won't be making no money. So the Lord is the one who gives you the ability to go out there and the strength to go out there and make money, do right with what the Lord done said. He could take that ability that you're making that money. You always gotta don't forget the X factor, which is the Lord. Don't forget the X factor. You understand? Don't forget that. That's always in the room. You know what I mean? That's why it's proper and it's profitable if you're a man to become a righteous man. You understand that the Lord will be on your side. Keeping them laws, statutes, and commandments. Serving in the Israelite school UPK. The Lord will always be on your side, and that's what you need. Most of you don't care about the Lord. And then the Lord, in turn, don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? He's not with you like that. He ain't listening to your prayers. Like I said, this is just a quick one. I'm going to try to keep the slot from 10 to 11. I'm going to start working on getting that slot all together so it'll be constant flow, 10 to 11. All right. Israelite School UPK. Make sure you always understand that. You want to be a wife, you got to learn how to stay in, how to not get out of pocket. A lot of you women out of pocket. You don't want to serve your husband. You want to get served like whores. You understand? You want to get served. When you should be serving your husband, serving your man. In the scriptures, there's no marriage. You don't have to have the marriage certificates and all of that. It's the person you sleeping with is your husband, is your wife, is your man, is your woman. So if you can't treat the person you sleeping with right and do what's right by them, then don't think about getting no rings and weddings and walking down the aisles and none of that. That don't mean nothing. Because a lot of times the relationship come first. The sex come before. In this society and the way things going these days, the sex comes before the ceremonies. You having sex before you have the ceremony, which is fine. That ain't no sin. Christian church try to make it like that's a sin, but that ain't no sin. Ceremony is optional. All that's optional. So it's only a little bit of time left in this kingdom. So like I always say, it's TakeGround Breakdown, TakeGround on TakeGround Radio. It's time to get right with the Most High. It's time to wake up, get out the matrix. You understand? Get right with the Most High. Get with a school near you. Go to www.ISUPK.com or ISUPK.org. Get counsel on your marriage situation. Sending them emails. YKapash@yahoo.com. YCHAAPASH@yahoo.com. So then the next time I have the questions, the relationship questions. I don't have no relationship questions on the chat. You understand? If you got any relationship questions on the chat, write it down. Oh yeah, yeah, the Benny. Yeah, I got this from Officer Isaiah out here in Indy. He making them. You understand? He doing big things. But yeah, since we ain't got no questions, I'm gonna get ready to close it out. But like get right with the Most High, man. And if you're a woman, don't be stingy with that money. Make sure you breaking that bread with your man every day, every check, always, and paying your tithes. 10% of your money go to the men of the Lord and ISUPK.com. Cash App, money sign, UPK tithes. You do right by the Most High. That's what you're supposed to do. Do right by the Most High. All right. Learn the truth. Get ready. Get prepared. This kingdom about to fall. It's coming to an end. This society's over with. Okay. So all you women out there who want to be wives, make sure you making money and you ready to break bread off that money. What's that you say? Break yourself. You understand? You should be ready and willing to break yourself for that man that you want. All right. With that said, shalom.